6 weeks on from the beginning of the war. It's here in the streets of neighbouring countries like Hungary that carry the trauma of those who spent days fleeing from Vladimir Putin's bombs. The stories of the international students who fled Ukraine is a story of life-changing dreams dashed in an instant, and dashed in the most devastating and cruel way. Dr. Oluwaseun Newton, a 30-year-old medical graduate, had lived in Kharkiv for almost a decade.
On Saturday night, I think that was the worst of it. It was bad. It was really bad. And I was like, God, just get us out of here. That was just the only thing. For like maybe 8-9 hours constantly, we could hear the bombings and the buildings was shaking literally. And I don't know if you could... I had shivers. I couldn't even sleep. I was just shaking. I couldn't cry because I was like, Sean, you can't even afford to cry now. Just hold your tears in and pray for safety.
Nigerian community leader Daniel Mugiada is a medicine graduate from Kharkiv National University.
It's like you travel and you want to go home, but you can't because there's no home. So for most of us, that's how it feels like. It feels like we are on the journey home that we have not gotten home.
Here in Budapest, Nigerians in Diaspora Organisation, or NIDO, has become a lifeline for Nigerians. What's the reality of this situation?
Honestly, it's a very terrible one because when you look at these children, when they speak to you, you understand that they speak like kids without hope. They don't know when the war will stop. They don't know when they are going to go back to school. Even if the war ends today, it needs time for them to rebuild. So they're also here with frustration. They don't know if they're going to kick them out, if they're going to send them to like immigration camp to stay. So for me, leaving my business, my family to be here, it's not that I love doing it, but I have to do it. Especially when you see them, you see that when they are sick, they don't know even the hospitals how to speak Hungarian language, how to get a taxi, how to get food. So it's very difficult for you to just look and pass without trying to help them.
Now that phase 1 has come to an end, what next for those who have fled?
It has really traumatized us, most especially us that are close to graduating, and we don't know the way forward from there because like what's going to happen? I'm almost done with my 6 years medical school. Am I going to start again from the beginning, or will I be able to transfer to another place? Those are the decisions and those are the questions that are running in my head.
In most parts, the Hungarian citizens have been assisting with the refugees and our foreign students. But the landlocked nation has its own socio-economic issues. How long are they going to be able to assist? Juliana Olayinka, reporting for Channels TV News in Hungary.